everyone, to 29 Days of Freya. We are finally on the topic that I should have covered already like forever ago, but I never really did. I'm going to be discussing today the aspect of Freya known as Mardoll, which is the most interactive aspect of Freya that I work with. It's very interesting. I guess I should kind of go into like who Mardoll is to me. Mardoll is the aspect of Freya that is the emotions, the agony, the pain, the seclusion. It's such a outcastish kind of feeling, which is interesting comparing to the regular, like, all-in-all version of Freya. She's the aspect of Mardoll seems more introverted than the normal, like, extroverted version of Freya that I see so often. I always see her with very, very light blonde hair, almost white. It's super pale. She has very light skin, and it's almost like these ghostly vibes. Like she almost looks like a ghost. That's how pale she is. And there's this kind of theme in the air whenever I go into the environment of Mardoll. There's always a lighthouse, and fog, like lots of fog, so you can barely see anything. The beaches that Mardoll tends to hang out around is just black or like almost a gray sand, and the water is really, really murky. Just a very, very dark-esque kind of vibe or energy. With Mardoll, there also seems to be this big theme of mirrors or reflections, almost like touching the water and like the other side of the water, like what's on the other side, what is the in-between, like touching the water, touching your own reflection. Those kind of vibes. I believe her name, Mardoll, means something, it's like light of the sea or something like that, or I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'll put it right here, the meaning of her name. With Mardoll, there's this other theme of like shining the light from the lighthouse and being a guide to those lost in the fog, in the dark. And that's kind of the overall message, I feel like, is using the pain, the grief, the agony, sitting with those, accepting those feelings, realizing that there is beauty in them, because you can not only help yourself get through these emotions and be with these emotions, but there's also this very clear like need of helping others get through it. This strength. The strength and weakness is really a strong message that comes through. I think the reason I connect so strongly with this aspect of her is because I suffer through depression quite a lot. Whenever I go through these sort of periods of time where it gets really bad, I will see her a lot. And it's interesting, most of the time Mardoll's very quiet. She chooses her words particularly. She's very sure of what she's saying, I guess. One of the other things that I've noticed about Mardoll is I will see her, or Freya, as the heron. When I see that bird, like, I immediately know it's a sign of Freya, or that Freya is trying to tell me something, or just say hi or whatever. But that bird in particular is really, really connected with the Mardoll aspect. And of course, then we can go into like the crying, the tears of gold and amber, your tears turn to treasure. Yeah, so like all of these things are kind of grouped in with Mardoll, and I think she has some very strong messages to give to the world. I really do enjoy working with her a lot, and she does give me a lot to think about as far as being, and I don't like to say that I'm empathic because I kind of just don't like the term, but I think I could definitely qualify under the like definition of what an empath is. Being someone who connects and understands energies and understands energies and emotions very strongly, or feels them deeply. I think working with Mardoll has been very helpful in me discovering my gifts and what I'm here to do. I'm very grateful to have her by my side to show me what emotions mean and why we go through the pain that we do sometimes. Because it's not pretty. And I don't think it's supposed to be necessarily quote unquote pretty, but it's more of what comes out of it in the end. What suffering, what is given to you, or what you can give others from your pain, what you can turn that hurt, that agony into. You can use your emotions as a tool to drive you forward, to help you survive. So if you guys have had any workings with the Freya aspect Mardoll, please let me know down below. What are your experiences with her? If you have not worked with that aspect of her, that's okay too. Please tell me what you think about like the whole emotions and like using them as a tool to drive yourself forward. Yeah, so I hope that adds to some conversation. I hope you guys are enjoying all of these videos. Until the next one, I will see you guys. Much love. Goodbye.